Coach Jones, just some general impressions of the game.
Our defense, once again, was the difference of the game. Clear Spring got 5 guys who shoot the ball very well. We talked about that all week, how we was going to have to defend the entire possession. All 5 guys were going to have to help everyone. And looking at this 3-point stat for Clear Spring, 0 for 13. I think that says a lot about how hard these guys work to run them off the 3-point line and not allow them to shoot 3-pointers. 3-pointers will be two-point shots all day. And once we controlled the line and not allowed them to shoot the 3-pointers and started playing defense solid, we was able to run away and get some easy baskets in transition in a half-court set.
Deshaun, can you talk just a little bit about the opportunity to win a state championship here, 1 game away?
It's just like surreal because I've been 4 years never made it to Comcast, so I'm just going to take my time, get my teammates together, and we're going to win the state championship.
Is that hard when you're coming from a program with the history that you guys have, like you're going for your 16th state championship?
It's not hard. We just got we only can control what we can control. So we just focus on winning the state championship, take it 1 game, 1 possession at a time.
Malik, talk a little bit about your offensive game today, really providing a great spark.
The main focus was to attack the basket, as my coach was preaching all week as we was getting ready for this type of game. We just knew, I just knew, and my team knew that they could not stop us. We was more stronger, more aggressive, and as us being aggressive, we was going to get that big man's foul trouble and things like that and take over the game. So it was a big impact for me to get going early, and my team coming along.
Coach, when the bracket came out, a lot of people were really excited about a potential Dunbar Fairmont Heights championship. As you watch this next game, what are you looking for? As it's not a guarantee Fairmont's going to be there, but you have 2 teams to scout.
Watch them both. You know you can't prepare or think one team is going to win. That's why you play the game. Anything can happen, especially when you get to this point of the season. It's really a 1-game season, each game you play. So the team that comes out and plays the best, try to execute and take advantage of the opposing team weakness, that's usually the team to come out on top. So I haven't seen Fairmont Heights play. I haven't seen Patterson Mills play. But, hey, we're going to watch and see what both teams look like and go from there.
Coach, talk just a little bit about the balance and how these guys complement each other so well.
That was real key. You know, we talked about no one guy can really carry us, no 2 guys can really carry us. Yes, every team has potential stars or people that might stand out in front of the team, but we got some other guys who has the potential. Tonight, as you've seen, Malik was the guy tonight, being aggressive offensively, was able to hit some outside jump shots and get to the basket. Deshaun was doing what he always do, scoring from different positions on the court. And Jamal really controlled the inside, mainly on the second half. His points didn't necessarily show it, but as you look at the rebounds and basically, how he just controlled everything on the inside, it really says a lot for our team, and that's been the difference. Damon Miller came off tonight and played a great role for us, somebody who hasn't really done much for us all season. So that's why I say, talk about Fairmont Heights expecting to win and coming out to play, but there's always sometimes the guys that you haven't heard about that might step up for any team, and that could be the difference.
Incredibly short turnaround time, about 20 hours until tomorrow's championship. How do you maximize the limited amount of time you have to get a game plan in order?
That's always tough. I don't know why. I don't understand why the states is always done this way. Me personally, I think it's a disadvantage for a 1A and a 2A team. You give the 3A and the 4A a day off to really rest and go back, rejuvenate their body, plan and prepare. But us guys, I guess we smaller schools, they don't really look at us as being worthy, I guess. But either way, you know, you got to do what you have to do. This is the way things are set up, and you just try to the kids to understand the quick turnaround. Our guys on this team, this is their first time being here. We talked to them before. We told them what we was expecting to do. And luckily for us, I can say we had games all season where we played back-to-back. So hopefully with that experience and playing in, you know, Baltimore City Division and League will help us, you know, turn around and come out and be able to perform like we're capable of.
Coach, I know this is one of your starters. I think he's injured. I'm not sure what his name is. He had a boot on his leg.
He wasn't a starter. He came off the bench.
Khalil
Giles.
But I know he plays a lot of minutes for you.
A lot of minutes all season.
Talk about what's it like?
It's been tough losing him. We also lost another guard, Deron Hunt. Those two guys were really our guys coming in off the bench to play the guard spot. So we've been limited for the past, I would say, 10 games. Finishing out the season, but other guys have stepped up, you know, to try to take over what they was usually doing for us, and we've been trying to do our best each game.
Coach, number one for them is their top scorer. He only had 3 points tonight. Anything in particular you tried to do against him? I mean, you talked about running him off the line, but you know, he scores in a lot of different ways. Was anybody in particular on him most of the game? Or?
We had Devontae Ayers playing him the majority of the game, but we just tried to make sure he didn't get any open looks. We knew he could shoot the ball. We knew he could actually drive the ball. We knew he was the leading scorer, I believe, in the Washington County area, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, with that being said, you know, he has the potential to score. So we just tried to make sure we stayed close to him at all times and not give him, you know, free space.